after the Tyler announcement, it was about, what's the future of the RCR look and where do we go from here? And, in my mind, there was one guy in free agency that was, anybody would love to have him. And it comes to a driver standpoint and something he can bring and elevate your competition side right off the bat. And he moves the needle when it comes to marketing. He really does. He's got a huge fan base. So for me, it was just talking to my grandfather and say, hey, what do you think about Kyle? And he came back with, you think he'd want to drive for us? And I'm like, well, why not? We got fast cars and, good equipment. And truthfully, when it comes to Kyle, he just wants to go fast and win races. And it's the same thing that my grandfather wants. So he said, all right, let me think about it. About 30 minutes later, he texted me or called me and said, hey, why don't you just reach out to him, see what he'd say? I said, okay. So I texted Kyle and then gave him a call, and we talked, and it was like same kind of conversation with Kyle. You think he wants me to drive for him? Like, yeah, that's why I'm calling you. It's a great opportunity for both of them, and for me especially, as a teammate, I get to learn a lot from him, and the people in our shop are really excited to have a guy with his kind of experience, a two-time champion, over 200 wins. It's awesome. I think it's great for RCR, and that in the end, that's what makes me happy. We want to make the Welcome North Carolina race team compete at the top each and every weekend and be looked at as a competitor. And we're on an upward trajectory, so we got to keep that going.
And the interesting thing for you is that you're a Cup veteran now. You've been in the Cup Series for years, and also RCR is basically the family business for you. Have you reached a point now where you're almost expected to kind of have major input into decisions like this, or do things like this that can help move RCR forward?
Yeah, I was born across those railroad tracks, so I feel like that's all I ever know. And to me, everybody that works at RCR, all the faces that I see on a daily, weekly basis, those decisions that my grandfather have made for so many years, I've seen him have sleepless nights because of he wants his people and his company to survive and do well. So for me, it's the same thing. I just want the people that we have at RCR happy and to have jobs for a really long time. And when it comes to helping him make good decisions for the future, I think he takes into my opinion now, and that's cool. And I think I've kind of deserved that too from a competition standpoint, just being in this garage for a long time and seeing how things work.